There we go. That's what I was looking at. I just pause this. Hi, Emily. There we go. Hey, Samantha. Welcome in. This is a spontaneous live. Yeah, I'm doing good. My back's giving me a little issue, but it's okay. It happens when you have osteoarthritis. Sometimes your back just jacks up. No warning. Well, hi Diana. Did you just see where you won the redraw on Pups and Crochet's uh giveaway? Diana, did you see that? Make sure you email Cindy. Can y'all hear me okay? Thumbs up if you can hear me. No, I don't have any moderators. I don't need moderators. I'm good. I'm an excellent multitasker. Hi there, Jelly. Oh, good. Everyone can hear me. Oh, good. I'm glad. Thumbs up. Good. Okay. I'm loud and country. We'll give it a few more minutes. I did go over to the house today. It was not in good enough shape to film. So I didn't want to film in its current state. So, but I did want to come on and give an update. Well, hi there, Tracy. My goodness. Boy, did I hit a good streak or what? I got some good Grammy Colleen. All right. I know we've been trying to hook up for a live for a while. I miss her. She misses mine. You make some beautiful things there, Colleen. That's for sure. Beautiful things. I love the new haircut, too. You're a beautiful lady. I know you do. I believe I was, or maybe still am subscribed. I don't know. I have to double check. Sometimes if I don't watch things for a while, it'll unsubscribe me. I'll have to check. I'm from Louisiana, Samantha. Hi there, Michelle. No, but those of you that don't know, I have osteoarthritis and bone spurs on my spine, so if I move wrong, sometimes it does its little thing, and I moved wrong while trying to take a nap a little while ago, and so it let me know real quick I was not going to get that nap. But that's okay. I'd rather talk to y'all anyway. Yes, we definitely need to keep Pamela and Doris in our prayers. Poor Doris, she got all those subscribers, almost 7,000 subscribers, and then had to close shop for a while. I hope everything's okay with her. Yeah, live tag, that's right. But it looks like everything's still on schedule for us to get to move this month. But there's a whole lot of stuff that's got to happen. Okay. Gumdrop Forever. Am I interpreting that screen name properly? Gumdrop Forever. That's what I get out of it. I'm very perceptive. It's that ESP stuff that my family has. We can interpret things that other people don't quite know how to do it. Oh, it's 17. Wow. Oh, well, happy early birthday. Let's try to laugh. Exactly right. Let's try to laugh. And the boys have moved couches. And when I say the boys, I mean the dogs. I often refer to the Beg Brigade, meaning Axel and Theodore, as the boys. Because my sons are men. They're 23 and almost 30, so they're men. I am doing really good. I mean, besides a little back hiccup, it's kind of got that catch to it. So that catch right between the shoulder blades, but it's okay. It should be ready for us. My youngest son is going to go over and help Mr. James, the man that's going to be renting from us. He's a family friend, mainly a friend of my oldest son. He's they're both part of a social club. And so we went I went and picked my mother up today. She lives downtown Shreveport, and we went and ate at Sumo. Have y'all heard, do any of you all have a Sumo Chinese buffet restaurant type place? Any of y'all have one of those? Oh, I've only been officially crocheting, Samantha, since February. I usually lay on my left side when I sleep because of breathing, because that's the best position for me to lay when for my breathing. So I usually lay on my left side, and I'll pull my knees up as far as I can get them to stretch, to kind of stretch my back out a little bit. Did you get your package, Sue? Sweet Sue, did you get your package? Amazon said you got your package. Get my girls are my girls. My Chihuahua looks like my hubby, and my Pomeranian looks like me. Sometimes it happens that way. The bits. I mean, Kiba and Buddy. Yep. Yes, the fishing poles. No, we don't get to go fishing that often. Those belong to my oldest son. I've had more questions about them dang old fishing poles. But I looked at my room at the new house. That's the only room in the whole house that's actually finished and cleaned and looks beautiful. My new room, my new bedroom, and slash yarn room and recording room is gorgeous. The walls look nice. The floor is got this really nice wood looking linoleum. Oh, it's so nice. I just looked at him and I said, "Thank you so much. Mom's Domain will look much better than Mom's Domain looks right now." Thank you. I'm really excited about that. Oh, okay, okay. I'm trying to see about the yarn notions packages I'm putting together. Oh, okay, cool, Michelle. That's awesome that you're able to do that now. It's so good to give back. It's because I tell you, that's what I guess I didn't understand. I felt bad for Doris that she's having to step away because I can't imagine having to step away at this point because it's like losing family. I just can't, I can't imagine. I would feel like, I don't know. I just couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. I would have to be like on my deathbed to give up this channel. Well, hi there, Cindy. I would definitely have to not be able to type, not be able to have to work my phone to give up this channel because that's how much it means to me. I would have to be completely incapacitated physically to give it up. Oh, wow. Congratulations. Well, when we get done with this, I'll go see if I can. I'll put something on my community page for you, Michelle. I'll give you I'll give you a shout out on my community page when I get done here. We'll get you there. We'll get you to 300, and then we'll work on 5. You're really taking off. That's awesome. Oh, okay. I watch on my 50-inch TV all the time. I have one of those Amazon Fire Cubes, and so I watch all the time on my TV. That's how come I watch most channels I watch, and then I forget to comment, and then I'll have to open it up on my phone and actually leave a comment. Yeah. Yes, I'm excited. I'm always excited to get things. Well, a lot of people do YouTube to make a living. And when I started doing YouTube, it was to make friends and to be part of a community because I self isolate so much. Well, hi there, Gwen. And because I'm terribly about self isolation and protecting myself because I suffer from PTSD to things that have happened to me. And so, but when I, kind of dipped off into, just being a spectator and just being a watcher of channels and really got a taste of the community itself. And then Cindy with Pups and Crochet and uh, um, Connie with Just Another Stitch and Crystal. They really talked me into doing my own channel because they felt like I had enough of a personality that it would carry me through. And I never looked back. It was there was a couple of times that I really struggled, but my kids and Cindy and everybody just really like, no, you can't quit. You're too good at it, and everybody loves you. So, but it's just it got me through some real dark times. It really has. Uh, I know that I think I shared it on my community page, Colleen, but I don't think I joined the giveaway. Sometimes I don't join giveaways because I want other people to to get the stuff. I don't always join every giveaway. Y'all will see when I get to the other house. I do have quite the yarn stash. I just I join giveaways a lot. Sometimes I join bigger giveaways so that if I actually win, that I can break up the yarn and use it to do my giveaway. To fund my own giveaways. Because I will actually, or if I have addresses to some of my subscribers that I know are low income, and I may just kind of secretly send them something. Or people that I know that need yarn and won't ask for it. I'll maybe just quietly send them something. I've been known to do stuff like that. Or other channels that like I sent yarn to Llama Mama Kayla for her birthday, that kind of thing. Well, thank you. Thumbs up are awesome. Let's see, we got 19 of us in here. That's awesome. Quickly got 19. That's awesome. Okay, I'll go back and do that, Colleen. I'll try, if I can remember, I'll go back and put a comment on the giveaway part of it if I can remember. I just try to leave it for those folks that that I feel like should have it instead of me, because I just feel like I have so much, and there's so many people that don't have as much as me. So that's why I don't enter a lot of giveaways. So Cindy used to get on to me for that. She's like, "Why aren't you entering in all these giveaways?" And I'm like, "Do you realize how much stuff I have?" And because this place that we currently live in, I'm outgrowing it. My stash and my things. I don't have room for things. This is my Yeti cup that I bought myself. Um, because I do love cold drinks all the time because medication constantly dries me out, so I'm always want something cold to drink. And I bought these metal straws on Amazon, and they came with these silicone tips that you can put on there. They save your teeth, because those metal straws can really get your teeth. So they come with these little silicone tips. Let me tell you, I like that. I saw a cinnamon twist, cinnamon twist. Jennifer with the cinnamon stitches had some, and I said I would like some of those straws. Yeah, yeah. Oh, you're very far away. Okay. Yeah. Oh, wow. A great hubby. Well, the great hubbies are hard to come by. I never did find me one. And now I've kind of just cut that part of my life off. So, if a woman could marry her dogs, I would. I know I have seen freakish little crazy videos where women have had ceremonies and married their pets, but I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to, in spirit. In spirit, I am married to my fur babies. We share a queen size bed. There's no room. There's no room for anyone else. And I'm not sure it would be a man if there was. Well, I've done it twice too. So, since I am bisexual, so there's no guarantee it would be a man if I was to go there again. The last time I tried and failed, it was 2020. And my heart was broke so deeply and so terribly. I said then and there that was it. So, no. Nope, nope, nope. It would take an intervention by God for that door to open again. Well, I'm very eclectic in that area, Emily. I have my own paintings. Um, I have some diamond paintings I did a while back. I have a little Marilyn Monroe one I did. I have some Indian ones I did. Some real beautiful big Indian ones I did, and a beach one, a bit like a really long beach one I did. A little owl one, a little wolf one. So those will go up somewhere. And then I have a painting of a sunflower dress that. Hey, Johnny. Sorry, he's on the other side of that wall. Do me a favor. Grab me that painting on that wall over there. It's this painting, mind you, this painting is an acquired taste, but it's of a dress that I had in my head, and I painted it, and so it's it's not exactly everybody's taste, but it was in my head, and I painted it, and I like it, but not everybody will like it. But it is a sunflower ball gown. I don't know if y'all could tell that's what it is, but that's what it is. It is a sunflower ball gown. Here's the top up here. Here's the little bodice. And then you got the center of the flower right here. And then, of course, the flower part of the flower and the ruffle and all that. But I will leave that right here so everybody can see, because I tend to take things away too quickly. But yeah, that will go somewhere in my bedroom. So, because I mean, it's just for me to appreciate. I didn't paint it for anybody but for me, because I had it in my head. I knew I would never wear it or actually have anyone make it, but I had to have it. I had to get it out of my head. So I had to have, I had to just, it just one of those things when when something creative pops in your head, you just have to just, get it out. You had to put it somewhere. 24 years, Roger. Oh, that's beautiful. Oh, 29 years. That's just wonderful. Oh, thank you, Sue. Well, now you know what's in your. Yeah, you know what's in my head. Some crazy big ball gown that looks like a sunflower. Well, I have like two separate sunflower tattoos. Here's one. This is like the second tattoo I got. It's like a little sunflower. And then on the back of my neck, I have three big sunflowers. One, and then two, and then leaves around those, right there on the back of my neck. So I'm a big sunflower lover. Well, hi Liz, welcome in. Yep. And since wasn't here when I showed it, I'll show her since she didn't get to see it. Liz, this is a painting I did of a dress that was in my head. It is a sunflower ball gown. So it's just something I painted a year or two ago. And no, I would say probably at least 2 years ago now, I guess. But it's just something, when you get something crazy in your head and you just have to do it. And I had to do it. And see, in my mind, right there with the this here, they would be like little jewels and sparkles right here, you know. And then they would just be layers and layers of the petals here. And then of course you'd have to have some tulle right here, you know. And then this right here would just be satin. So I'm afraid I'm I'm guilty of watching that Say Yes to the Dress. I had just binge watched a bunch of Say Yes to the Dress, and then this pops up in my head. So yeah. Thank you, Liz. Oh, yeah, I'll do a video and show y'all those. Yeah. A bunch of those are, I used to have a whole bunch of them, but, it was like a couple of years ago, I had a whole box full of diamond paintings. Because what I had done is I had taken and put them on canvas, like regular painting canvas. And then and color coordinated the canvas, the edges of the canvas to match whatever the primary color was in the painting. And then I'd given a bunch of them as gifts, and just random people. If I seen someone random, it was around Christmas time that I had all these done up, and it was in the trunk of the car I had at the time. And like the kids that put the groceries in the car for me, I would open the trunk, and I'd have them pick out one. People that I bought the Honda that I had at the time from, I took a bunch into the office and handed out some there. So this me giving stuff to people is not new. I've always shared my art. Before the diamond paintings, it was my regular acrylic paintings like this. I've always, because in my opinion, you could only have so much of this stuff. You can just only have so much of this stuff. I did sell some of my diamond paintings. There's a lady that lives, I can't think of the name of the little town right now, but she's an Instagram follower, and every time I post something art-wise that she loves, she's like, she'll send me a message. How much do you want for that? And so she's bought a couple of diamond paintings. No, my son's neither one paint. Nope. My oldest son has drawn, done some drawing, but no, they're not into that type thing. Now I did do some mosaic tiles with cut glass, but then I kept cutting my fingers, and so I said, well, I need my blood. Let me get into something that doesn't hurt me. And so I started painting and drawing, and I bought me a little, well, I put it with something else in another room, but yesterday I bought me a watercolor tablet. So, and because I have some watercolor pencils and watercolor that I'm going to work on my watercolors this year, because I really want to get good at those. Yeah. But but you can only have so much of your art that you collect, and then you have to either sell it or give it away. And I had posted my stuff for sale here and there, and nothing was happening. And so I'm not a patient person, and this is a very small 3-bedroom trailer, and there's just not enough spaces and not enough corners for me to box this stuff up and leave it. And so I would just start giving things away to random people, or if someone had a birthday or someone had something, I would just say, here you go. A guy I used to work with at AT&T back in 2013, I ran into him at a doctor's office, and I started showing him pictures of my paintings. He said, that one, bring that one with you next time. I want to buy that one. And so, it's just, that's how I've sold the handful that I've sold, is that I would show people pictures and like, that one, I want that one. And I can't draw faces yet. I've been painting since like 2016, 15 or 16, and I can't draw faces yet. I've tried. I'm not real good at that because I can't see details real well. Even with the bifocals, fine detail is really hard for me because of my eyesight. And so I do a lot of abstracts. I do, things like that. Abstracts is probably my favorites, and landscapes like beach scenes. I've done a lot of beach scenes because it's my favorite place to go. I love to go to the beach. Biloxi, Mississippi is the Gulf of Mexico, and I love Biloxi, Mississippi. It's so beautiful, and the people are really nice. There's really good places to go eat there. It's not that far to drive. It's fairly inexpensive to go. Oh, October 2nd is my birthday. I'll be 49. But I guess I just give things because I hate stingy people. My whole life I've run into stingy people, and so anytime I've had more than my share or more than I needed, I just share, because somewhere down the line, it always comes back. Blessings like that always come back to you. And I think that's how the good Lord saw fit for me to raise my kids to be the human beings that they are. Because every time I had more than my share, I always shared with other people, and it always came back to me. So, well, hi there, Peter Pauls. Nice to see you. Well, I hadn't been too good at watercolors either. That's why I want to practice. But I got watercolor pencils that Arteza. I have a couple of sets of those, and I have regular watercolors, and so I'm just going to keep practicing until I get good at it. That's how I did with paint until I got decent at that. So. Yeah, only 49. I had Will when I was about 3 weeks away from my 19th birthday, and then I was just shy of my 26th birthday when I had John. My mother was even younger when she had me. She was 17 when she had me, so she's only 65. And you wouldn't know she's 65 except for all her hair is all silver. But we look really a lot alike, me and my mother do. If she would dye her hair back, she'd probably look more like my sister. People used to think we were sisters, and we used to let them think that. Oh, wow. Yeah. My sister, I think, was 15 or 16 when she had my oldest nephew, and he turned 30 in February, and he's somewhere in Tennessee. I haven't spoke to Dakota in years. He lives a life that I don't necessarily approve of, so. He knows I don't approve, so. I'm sure she's a good daughter. I mean, my sister's 2 years younger than me, but she is the polar opposite of me. I'll just put it that way. She's not a subject that we should be talking about because she's too negative. But now that there's enough of y'all in here, I'll talk more about the house. But, oh, 39, okay. Oh, wow. Oh, wow, that's quite an age difference. Yeah, my oldest will be 30 in September. He acts like he's my dad sometimes. He really does. Especially with his whole house thing, because the guy we're renting from is his friend, and and he tried to do all the, you know, the details, and I was just supposed to trust him on, all the negotiation and make and all the details of the house and everything, and I'm like, no, no, it don't work out that way. I need to talk to the man myself. So when there was a code to get into the house. He has like an electronic lock system on the front of the house, on the door of the house, and so he had texted me the code so that I could go over there and take a look at things, because it's been about a month or so since I went over there, and and was shocked at the state of the house last time I went over there. I was in there for like less than 5 minutes and had to walk back out because of how dusty and dirty and full of stuff it was. And so I was assured that there had been progress and that we should be able to move this month. And so that's why I wanted to go over there and verify this fact. And so when we first pulled up, there's like just junk, all along the front of the house. I mean, there's like this little rat foot walk to get to the front of the door. And me and Mom just kind of looked at each other like, really? And I was like, I hope the inside looks better than this. This really upset me badly. And she says, did it look this bad last time? And I was like, well, not really. I said, it wasn't quite this bad last time. I said, I guess some of the inside came outside. So I went in, I figured out how to open the door. Sorry. Okay. Oh, hi there, Sandra. Yep. Yep. Okay. Alrighty. Okay, Diana, take care. Yep. That's how I think of everyone, friend. All right, so we went in, and when I went in the front door in the living room, now last time I went in, when I walked in, I had to walk side. Now I'm a big girl. I don't know. I hadn't really shown most of my full body because there's a lot of it. So I had to walk sideways last time just to get in the door, because because these people were hoarders. Okay, if you've ever seen the show Hoarders or ever had family members that were hoarders, these people were hoarders. And so there was like this, I mean, seriously, just a little walkway, and then there was stuff stacked. Yeah, we are a fluffy girl. Yeah, fluffy. Yeah, that's good. And so there was stuff just stacked. I mean, like old stuff that, like, the dust was like this thick. It was just on everything. Like, He said it had been sitting for 2 years, but it looked more like 20 years. That's how bad it was. And the whole house was like that. And the living room was just jam-packed full of hoarder type stuff. And I'm talking like went to a garage sale and then just packed it somewhere kind of stuff. And so I'm looking at it and I'm looking at my son going, what the hell? And so then I walked to what was to be my room, and then I kind of peeked in there, and then I walked to where the other rooms were, and I just sort of peeked in there, and I was in there just a few minutes, and then my breathing just started, my chest started getting really heavy, and then my breathing started getting kind of shallow, and I was like, I'm sorry, I have to go back outside because I have COPD and I had to go hit the inhaler. And so that was my first encounter with the house. And at that point, I didn't hold up much hope that we would ever move in there. Today was a different story. When I went in there, the only thing that was really in the living room was working stuff like tool bags and things that, were needed for fixing the house, things that you could tell that had been used to do repairs. The room that Johnny's going to have has been completely cleared out of everything. All it needs is the walls to be cleaned, the floor to be swept up, that sort of thing. Will's room needs a good clean, and then the tools and stuff need to be taken out. And the bathroom needs to be scrubbed from top to bottom. But other than that, it looked fine. The kitchen, it just needs to be cleaned. There's a brand new stove in there. The fridge has been opened and everything taken out. All that needs to be done is a good scrubbing, and it just needs, cleaning, going over and sanitizing everything. And then when I got to my room, that's the only clean room in the whole house. And fresh, brand new linoleum has been laid in there. And it looks like it's like a wood grain type linoleum, and the paint looks kind of newish. The windows look really nice, and the whole room looked clean. Like the rest of the house needs to be clean, but this room looked clean. And I'm thinking to myself, I'm thinking he's catering to mama. This man knows which side his bread's buttered on. So I was like, that gave me a whole sense of renewed hope that this is actually going to happen. Then I looked and checked out the little fenced yard area for the boys, and that's a pretty good size area. And Johnny can actually look out his bedroom windows and see where the dogs are going to be. Now, I lost a little bit of hope for my screened-in porch when I saw the state of that porch, but he has assured me that he is going to repair that. Not as soon as, I would probably like, but he's got to clear a bunch of trash off of that and then, kind of fix things up a little bit. But, that's okay. But at least there's been so much progress. And so he says that he should have everything, especially the yard and all that crap out of the yard within this next week. And so that's, at least there's hope. Yeah, a small size. Oh goodness, I'm a middle fluffy. Oh, oh goodness, yeah. I've seen a few folks that had a little fluffy in the middle, and thought that they might be a little. Yeah, I'm gonna be busy. Yeah. I think I think not only just Will, but I think Will probably let James know what we had been through with this place and the conditions that we have lived in the last 10 years and what we've had to put up with. And I think James just really wanted me to have a little oasis to go to. He wanted something really nice for Mom to go to that, that someone had taken the time to make nice for me, and he'd put a new toilet and a sink and everything. So I mean, there is a little shower and a bathroom in my room, but the shower part is so tiny that I'm going to have to probably still use the boys' bathroom to do my showering, because the little shower stall is fairly small. But who knows, maybe I'll lose enough weight that I can actually use it at some point. But I can just, throw on you know, a, a dress or something, and just, a house dress or something, and go from, that bathroom back to my room, which is just around the corner from each other. So it's not that big a deal to just go from around the corner to that bathroom and take my shower and then go back to my room. It's not a big deal. Right now I'm used to having my shower area, right next to my bedroom, and not have to go, anywhere else but just right back into my room from my shower. But that's okay. I will make little allowances for big rewards. And to me, this is a big reward. The living room is so much bigger than what we have now. And so I got to figure out, because we're going to get new couches and love seat, because the ones we have now are toast. The ones we paid like $350 for a couch and love seat back 11 years ago when we moved in here. And they were second hand, but they were designer second hand. But Theodore, my pit bull, has ruined them. He has scratched them, and they are just, hold on, I'll show you. This is what he's, oh, hold on. Let me move this. I'll show you this poor cushion. And the whole couches look like this. This is what he's done. All the couches look like this. They look bad like that. So, all of it's got to be replaced. So, thank you. We're really happy too. We're very happy. Once I actually had a chance to, hold on a minute, I got to pick something up. Oh. Once I'd had a chance to talk to James and got the word that we were actually going to get to moving, reorder pizza. We had us a little celebration. Will said, "You want to have some of your tequila?" And I was like, "Nah, just pizza." It's going to be better. It'll be better. It's just the idea of actually doing all the moving. Yeah, well, I did let him. It was my fault. But it was a learning curve for both of us. I had never had a pit bull, and that first year I had him, every week I wanted to get rid of him until I had him trained like I wanted him to. So now he doesn't do the things that he did that tore up the furniture to begin with. So he doesn't do those things anymore. So yeah, he's a beautiful, yeah. Well, hey there, Kelly. Welcome. Yeah, he's a beautiful dog. He really is. And he's very faithful and loving, and um he's even saved my life in my sleep by waking me up when I'm in a bad breathing position. And so, that's probably why I didn't care about the couches, because he saved my life a couple of times. So, yeah. Yeah. That's why he doesn't get stuffed animals for toys. He doesn't get rope toys to just play with as he pleases. Occasionally, we have a rope toy that we will do play tug with him. He loves to play tug. And he likes to play fetch with solid rubber balls. If you can find a solid rubber ball that he can't tear up, then he likes to play fetch with that. Yeah, he does love attention. He's definitely, he's spoiled rotten. Yep, him and the pit bull and the black lab too. Yes, sorry, the brown one is a pit bull and the black one is a black lab, and they're both very needy. Yeah, Rambo is, a Kong toy. Well, I found this ball, this solid ball It was part of a rope toy from Walmart, and it was just solid. It had these little spikes on the outside, but he couldn't tear it up. It's in this house somewhere. Where it is, I couldn't tell you, but he couldn't tear it up. Oh, the fireworks. Fireworks don't faze Theo. They never have. Nope, not fireworks. Now, occasionally a thunderstorm will, but not fireworks. He will go to Will's room, my oldest son's room, when fireworks happen. Not for the moment, they won't. Now the easiest way to discipline Theo is to get like a magazine or something like that, or a catalog, and roll it up and put some tape around it and hit it like that and make the noise, or to just bop him on the butt with it. It's the noise more than anything, and it really does him in. Yeah, that's the brown one. Yeah, the brown one he's brown brindle with gold eyes. That's the pit bull. He's mixed with something. We just don't know what. We have no idea what he's mixed with. I didn't even really consider him a pit bull until the neighbor we had at the time said, "Ooh, what a beautiful pit bull. When'd you get him?" And I was like, "Pit bull?" I was like, "What do you mean pit bull?" I didn't even think about him being a pit bull until someone said something. Oh no, Theo hates the water. He hates baths. He hates the water. Axel doesn't mind so much, but Theo hates it. Oh yeah, yeah. Both mine are neutered. Yeah, both mine are neutered. Yeah. They got a program here with a place called Robinson Rescue, where if you're on disability, low income, you provide that proof that you're on that, and they will neuter or spay your animal for free. So we took advantage of that program, and they took that. Okay, I'm glad you're home, Sue. Yep, they will clip the nails for you. They'll microchip them for you. So it's nice. Yeah. Now Theo's not microchipped because I had him neutered at a regular vet. Who else is 58? Oh, Nancy, she's got yarn. She's 58. She's so glamorous to me. Yeah, they are intelligent when they want to be. Oh. Well, hi there, Kelly. Welcome. You're the one with that really cute daughter, aren't you? Yeah, you got the cute girl. She's so cute. It's so hard to watch everybody's videos, though. There's so many. Yeah, both my dogs are extremely loving. You're welcome. They get in there next to me at night, though, and they put their little heads next to each other, and I'll take my turns. I'll pet one's head, and then I'll pet the other one's head, and then I'll do that for about 5 or 10 minutes, and then I'll pat one, and then I'll pat the other, and then I'll turn over and go to sleep. They know when I do that scratch and then that pat that I'm going to sleep. Oh yeah, they don't like that tap on the nose business. They don't like that. But mine usually, if I have mine trained to the snap of my fingers. If I snap and point, they do whatever I snap and point and tell them to do. So, and I'm the only one that they respond to like that. Yeah, I'm not afraid of any pit, really. Oh, they give you attitude. Yeah, they could try that. I just laugh. One of Theo's nicknames is Bully Bully. When I'm trying to get him on the bed, I'll say, "Come here, Bully Bully." Yes, I'm going to make more bags after the move. I washed the new one, the little gray one. Hold on a second. I washed the little gray one, and the stitches relaxed, and it's not wonky at all. And so I meant to give it to Mama, but we don't have the material yet to put the lining in. Oh, move, Jade. There you go, baby. Thank you. Oh, okay, sorry. It was on my whip cart across the room. Okay, but this is the latest one, and it doesn't look wonky at all. So I just need to put a liner in it, and I'm gonna Mama's gonna put a liner in it for me, and then I ordered some material for the straps. It's the same material they use for dog leashes. It's for really sturdy straps. And then I got some little purse clasp in a box somewhere in my room. So once I get it all put together, it's going to look really nice. It's going to look really nice. But it's not very big. But this was, me trying to find one that looked nicer and not, not all wonky like the first edition. Awesome. Yep. I think we all have conversations with our dogs. Yeah, everybody gives pit bulls a bad rap, but they're awesome dogs. You can't blame. Not moved on completely, but I'm, kind of bouncing back and forth between Shaw's and purse. I've always wanted to make purses, and now, kind of, just bouncing between things. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Wonky just means it was made with love. Yeah, it looks like it was made with love too. But I use this wonderful, I use Snuggle fabric softener, and then I use those scent beads, the lavender scent beads. Oh, so it smells incredible. I keep smelling it. I feel like a weirdo. But at least I have a reason to keep smelling it, because it smells like lavender, and I love lavender. Well, thank you. Oh, you're on number 6 now. Awesome. Oh, wind spinners. Those are cool. I'm gonna figure out how to make one of those. I'm gonna have to get me some. I want some wind chimes. No, get me some wind chimes for outside of my bedroom window, and some bird feeders. But there's cars in the backyard of this place that he's going to have to deal with. There's a little fenced-in area strictly for the dogs, and then in the rest of the yard, there's like 3 cars in the backyard, and then there's an old Jeep in the front yard, along with tons of junk that he's collected as a hoarder. So well, hi there, Crafty Mama. Well, then there's a garage too, but I have no desire to mess with the garage. That's my oldest son wants to have the garage so that he can get a project car and work on it. So yeah, this took me one day. That's probably why this happened so quickly, and why I'm probably going to do this again. And this was done with the Karen angel cotton cake yarn. Um, and I have some more of these, but I don't know how this is. This is very tonal, and I like how this one turned out. But I only have one more ball. I could only make one more this size. So I did go when I went to Michael's yesterday. I did go look at the new cotton cakes, but they are ridiculously priced. So it will be fall when they mark them down, or whenever between now and the end of the year when they clearance them out. Hopefully, maybe they'll clearance some out, and then I'll get a few of those. But I am going to probably end up using some acrylic to make some of these purses because I'm not going to be able to use only cotton. Oh, what? Okay. Okay, Grandma has a cute little tote bag she made. Yeah, she's making cotton bags. Oh, hey, Donna. Oh, hi, Donna. How you feeling, sweetheart? I'm so glad you could stop by for a minute. Oh, excuse me, y'all. Oh, goodness. Don't you? Oh, hold water. Oh, for the purses, you mean, Kelly? Or for something else? Oh, goodness. Oh, thank you, Jamie. I don't use cotton because, oh, okay. Wind spinners. Oh, okay. I don't know. Ooh, I don't know why. My chest is heaving tonight. Probably something in that house. Probably dust stirred up. That's okay. That's what breathing treatments are for, right? I'll catch one of them here before too long. Oh, almost an hour. Goodwill and places like that help with furniture and help with some deposits. Oh, well, thank you. Thank you. I probably will hit up some secondhand places for the furniture for sure. But we do have money put back for the furniture because we need couches, a couch and a love seat. And Johnny needs a mattress and box springs. We already have a frame for his bed. Um, and and window air conditioner units. That's all we really. That's the big stuff. And I have to find out. I'll probably call around next week and try to find out about security deposits. Actually, chemo yesterday, so today is a little. Well, Donna, I'm just glad that you felt good enough to come say hi. I know you just trying to hang on as long as you can for your family. How's your daughter and the grandbaby doing? Did they find a formula that works well that they can afford? I know that was an issue last time. Something about the grandbaby and the formula, and then daughter had a rough with delivery. I see you, my Axel, my sweet, calm senior boy. Yeah, I didn't know if y'all know that Axel is about 10. Oh, wow. $48 a can. Woo. Well, hopefully that baby gets big soon so you can start feeding them actual baby food. And then the milk won't be such a necessity. Yeah, that's a lot. It's a DePaul. Yes, never hurts. Yeah. Wow. Surely they can get WIC or something to help cover that. That Women, Infants, and Children program. Well, thank you. I do try to keep up with the chat. I do a decent job multitasking as long as. Now, if I had as many people in as like Crystal that Bag O' Day has, I would never keep up. But as long as the numbers aren't too high, I can keep up. No, not yet, Jamie. I'm gonna wait until they do have a clearance sale with those cakes, with those cotton cakes. When they have a clearance sale with those cotton cakes, then I'll hopefully have the extra funds to get some. But right now, those new Karen cotton cakes are $12 a pop, and so they awful proud of them. They can keep them. Yeah, they should be able to do something. No, no, there's got to be a way. There's got to be a way. Maybe the maker of the formula has a program for such a thing. I know some of the pharmaceutical companies have uh, programs to help people that can't afford their stuff, to help them get their stuff. There's bound to be a program like that. What is with this cough? Oh. The what? Styles. Diver style? I don't know what that means. I'm sorry, Jamie. What is diver styles? What is, forgive me. I keep myself isolated. I don't get out much. I'm not reading that correctly somehow. To a program though, the pharmacy that it's to buy at the pharmacy. Wow. Well, don't give up, Donna. Oh. Ah. I think there's a cough drop over there on my whip cart, y'all. Hold on a second. I gotta get it. The water ain't doing the trick. Okay. Whew. Got up and moved more today than I have in a while. The LoomNet hat. Oh, well, thank you. Yeah, I had to decide what I got to do. I got two of those little pink hats. I hadn't decided what I'm going to do with those yet. But I got some friends that live up north where it's cold. That might be a surprise for somebody when it starts to get cold. Yeah, I'm okay, Jelly. I just, some little old hiccup in my throat that doesn't want to stop. So, and I had these from, earlier this year. They hadn't expired. They're honey and lemon flavor, but they do the trick. You can't go wrong with a Hall's cough drop. They'll stop. Water wasn't cutting it though. I just don't like to have things in my mouth when I'm talking, but the cough wasn't letting up. I'll catch a breathing treatment after I get done here, and it'll break up whatever that is. I got around dust and stuff that I don't normally get around today, and without any kind of mask or anything on, and I'm paying for it. But I did figure out how we're going to get the dust and grime off the walls over there at the other house. We got one of them Swiffer things. Just get that Swiffer and put one of them wet wipes on the Swiffer and just down the wall, Take it off, put another one on, and go boom, clean wall. Oh yeah. Because the walls ain't like we got to scrub them or anything. It's just like dust and cobwebs and stuff. So just a wet thing would, do the job. I just like to start with a clean wall. Now, but that Miss Donna's grandbaby had an allergic reaction to regular baby formula. That's why she had to get a prescription baby formula. The baby almost died. Oh wow. No, I'm just probably gonna have just the one, because if I was gonna get addicted to them, Cindy, I probably would have got addicted to them in January when I had the COVID. Because I coughed and coughed and coughed until I couldn't cough no more. And the cough drops were the only thing that would help. But this is the same exact bag that I had in January. So if I was going to get addicted to them, I certainly would not have any left in this bag. But the taste is not exactly pleasant, or else I would it might be easier. Yeah, I couldn't breastfeed either of mine either. I never knew why I couldn't breastfeed. I just knew I couldn't. My milk never came in with Will, and then my milk came in with Johnny, but it wouldn't go. He didn't want it. He didn't want it. He ended up being lactose intolerant and had to have that Pro-Sobi formula. So Will had to have, I think Will had to have a formula called SMA, which ended up being soy formula as well. So they were both lactose intolerant when they were babies. And then we got some 2% milk, and switched, started giving them that like it's 6 or 8 months, and then they were fine. And to this day, Johnny can drink 2% milk, but Will is still lactose intolerant. Me and Will have almond milk. I can't have regular milk. Miss Donna and her family are always in my prayers every night. every day. I think of her multiple times a day. She's never far from my thoughts. Just her and Rebecca McCauley and several other people. I deleted all my wish list stuff, so because I took all that stuff off my videos because of removing, and I don't want to have anybody sending anything because I don't know when we're gonna, when the final move is gonna be, and I don't want things coming and us not being here. Oh yes, with different crochet styles. Oh, different. Okay. Well, it's always good to be a groundbreaker, or to come out with your own thing. I've never been accused of being what they call what we call down here is a joiner. I don't join things. I dance to the beat of my own drum. I don't join things. Like, you won't see me join one of those crochet alongs because I don't read patterns or anything like that. And oh wow. Oh, because the woman drank milk. Oh my goodness. That poor baby. She just caught it from all sides, didn't she? My goodness. The devil is hard at work, Miss Duran. Miss Donna, the devil has been busy. We need to beat him back. You do not win today, devil. Not today. The good Lord only triumphs here. Only the good Lord triumphs here. The Heavenly Father, Lord, make some victory in Miss Duran's life. That's what we need. We need some glory and some victory in her life. Not this heartache. Can't be having that. You have to claim it, Miss Donna. Claim the victory. That's when things start changing. Y'all want to know what's the name of that street that house is on? Y'all ain't gonna believe this. That house is on Victory Drive. And my back just popped and went back to its good state. Oh. I will let you know, Miss Sue. I will. I'll let you know, sugar. I appreciate you wanting to do for me. I really do. It means a lot. Maybe we should be having some sort of drive or something. Was the woman where I used to work. Everett saying. That's it. Not today, Satan. Not today. That's right. Not today. He doesn't get to win today. That's right. Claim it. That's right. You're still here. Way past the time when they gave you. That's right, honey. You're here and you're typing and you're talking to us and you're upright and you're talking. That's right. Reclaiming that victory. Not today, Satan. No, sir. Not today. You don't win. We're calling for that 11th hour miracle. Miss Donna has been through enough. We're calling for that 11th hour miracle that we know she is entitled to. What they say, when more than one person prays for something, we can be powerful. Move mountains. It can happen. I believe that with all my heart. Y'all remember her tonight when you lay your head down and you pray. You remember her and her family. And you pray for that 11th hour miracle that will bring her out of cancer's grasp. And that will find a way for her family to afford that formula for that baby. Oh, okay. Well, you're welcome. Yeah, Halls. I mean, you see, I haven't coughed since I put it in my mouth. So, that's all I've ever used is Halls. They're cheap, too. Yep, really cheap. Chances are I won't need another one. When I get done with y'all, I'll go over there and take me a double breathing treatment, and then I'll be right as rain. Yeah, I think a month ago, Miss Donna told me she didn't think she would make it much longer. And then here she is. She's still kicking. So there you go. Yeah, yep. 18 off. 2 a month. Well, any little bit helps, though. It's better than nothing. Too bad you can't photocopy them. Make more. Duplicate them somehow and make more coupons. Soon as the baby's big enough, start mixing some cereal with it or something and fill her up quicker so that she doesn't need more feedings. I know my boys I started having to feed them baby cereal when they were like a month and a half old. Yep. Yeah, we'll be using those the Swiffer. We got the Swiffer, and then we got the little wet things that go on there, and then we just clean the walls with those, because then you just pull them off and throw them in the trash and put a new one on and go, do the rest of it. I think that's the best way to go. That way you're not spreading the dust around, you're just gathering it up and doing away with it. That'll be better for breathing and everything. And I can probably go over there and help with that. But Johnny's going to go over and help James with moving all that crap from in front of the house and getting the rest of the stuff out of the house. But he said he needs about another week, maybe week and a half, and then we start moving stuff in. But this coming week, I'm going to call and find out about deposits and getting things moved over into my name and everything. Try to nail down how much everything's going to cost. And go get another couple of packs of those wet wipes for the Swiffer thingy. Tracy. Oh, I missed one. What did she say? Is my stuff going too slow? No, sometimes my internet acts up. Yeah, okay. No, maybe not. Okay. Oh, you're welcome. I wanted to update everybody about the house, especially since I couldn't get any video, because it wasn't really good enough for public consumption yet. So that's why I didn't do a video. Oh boy. We're out in the country. They hadn't started fireworks yet here. It's only 10 till 10 p.m. So they hadn't done the fireworks yet. May have to make me a sandwich sometime soon, though. Yeah, both my boys were lactose intolerant as babies. And now me and my oldest both are lactose intolerant. My youngest son can drink 2% milk and eat all the ice cream he wants, but me and Will can't. Last couple of times I tried to eat ice cream, it bit me in the butt. Like, nope, nope, you can't eat that. Don't eat that. Not even pudding. I can't even eat pudding. Hmm. Well, thank you, Sue. I'm very excited also. Me and Johnny will try to do what we can around here this weekend about packing up some boxes and clearing up some stuff and try to get things, do some stuff around the house so that we can go over there and do some stuff next week too to help James. I know it's really not our job to help him get the house ready for us, but anything to speed the process up. Yeah, I like the almond milk. I learned I like the taste of almond milk. Plus, I can add chocolate syrup to it. Am I like pixelated or slow, or is my chat slow for some reason? Our Wi-Fi here has been kind of spotty, so I didn't know if maybe something was moving slower here or. Oh, the same time zone. Okay. Okay, good. Okay. Oh, goodness. Just hit the car? Oh, No. Luckily, they probably won't be doing any very much in my neighborhood because there's only maybe 3 or 4 trailers in this whole park that are even rented, and we're all spread out. So there's not enough people really close enough to our place to have a firework hit one of our vehicles, and my van's the only one here. Huh. I noticed that neighborhood that we're moving to is super quiet. It was Saturday afternoon and that place was quiet. That's one thing my mama did have positive to say when we went over there. She said, well, at least you're moving to a good neighborhood where it's good and quiet and everybody seems to take care of their yards and everything. I said, yeah. Yeah, I made Mama a couple of washcloths last night out of the Big Twist cotton, the 85% cotton, 15% polyester. And it was like the orange stonewash looking color. Because I had made myself one, and I had never used like a crocheted washcloth before. And I took a shower with it, and it changed my life. I was like, oh my goodness, it very gently exfoliates your skin, and it holds the, because I use bar soap. I use Dial, the yellow gold Dial, because it has antibacterial, and it doesn't dry my skin out, it doesn't make me itch. Most bar soaps make me itch, and so I was like, wow, I just loved how it made me feel, and I felt like it got me so much more cleaner than the regular wash rags that I've been using. And so I said, well, shoot, I knew I was picking Mama up for lunch today, And I said, let me, take her a couple of crocheted washcloths with me, so that, maybe it could change her life a little bit too. So I gave them to her when she got in the van, and she said, what's this? I said, I made you a couple of washcloths that change your life. She said, okay. She put them in her purse. She watches a lot of my videos because she lives, right now she lives like 17 miles from me. So we don't get to see each other very often. So if she wants to see me, she watches my videos. That's her way of seeing me. We text often, we talk on the phone, but it's not quite the same. We sound just alike when we're talking on the phone. We're both loud and country, so she's loud because she's hard of hearing. Yeah, she's hard of hearing. She'd be like, what'd you say? Oh, hold on a second, y'all. Oh. No, I have not. I have not crocheted any hand dyed cotton before. I surely have not. The only hand dyed yarn I even have is those little 4 hanks that I got from Hobby Lobby's clearance a couple last month sometime, and that's the only Hobby Lobby clearance I allowed myself to get because they had just started marking it down. And I went in there, and the girl, I stuck with the girl until she marked down some 3-weight hanks that were turquoise colored. And I just got 4 of them. She said, you sure that's all you want? And I said, yep, that's all I want. And I went and checked out and left and never went back for any of the other Hobby Lobby clearance because I was like, you know what? I'm not going to go crazy. Like, I can't afford to go crazy. I had already bought other yarn last month and blew my budget, and I wasn't gonna go crazy and not be able to feed my family. So yeah, it feels wonderful, Jamie. It really does. It feels so smooth. It's like it's exfoliating your skin, but it doesn't feel like it's exfoliating your skin. It feels very smooth and soft. And I just felt like it got me extra clean. I just felt so much more clean. I don't know how else to explain it. Life changing. And I think it would be extra special to her because I actually, stayed up late and crocheted those especially for her so that she could experience how I felt, And she knows how much I love her. She does. I actually put together a whole crochet bag kit for her to start crocheting again, but she played with it a couple of times and put it aside. So she's got like 3 different weights of yarn and a little zipper thing full of crochet hooks, at her place that I gave her last year, but she just she gave up on it. She hadn't picked it back up. Yep, always on a budget. That you got to be. I mean, as soon as I got my disability in March, they cut my food stamps off. So I'm now paying cash for food, and let me tell you, we go through at least $100 worth of food a week. So 3 people, because the prices of food is so high now. Even when you're trying to eat healthy, it costs twice as much. So that's why, I mean, just, yeah, make some for yourself, Jamie, because it'll change your life. Now the tutorial that Creative Grandma just put out, She put out a tutorial last month sometime. It has like a red, white, and blue theme. And she put out a little washcloth set. I think the washcloth is the first part of the tutorials. There's a part one and part two in the washcloth, and it's a real simple little tutorial, and it's got to be simple if I followed it. Once I got started, I just turned the tutorial off and finished it by myself. But that's how easy she is to follow. But I did two of them like that, and then I did one that was just a half double crochet, until I got it to the size I wanted it. Hey, Linda. Indeed, praise God. He is so worthy. I guess Miss Donna went home to rest. I hope so. I hope she's getting her rest after chemo. Miss Linda, we had Donna Duran in here. She was in for a little while. She's still hanging in, even though the doctor didn't think she would be. But we know God's better than the doctor. God knows more than him. Oh, okay. Where is it that you live, Jelly? I'm sorry. If you're not comfortable saying, you don't have to. Yeah, listen. Oh, hot and humid. Are you in Asia? Kiwi! And Scrappy. Yep. Oh, goodness. Well, I'm so glad that you're okay, Crafty Mama. That's awesome. Singapore, that's right. Okay. Singapore, yeah, I bet that is. Very hot and humid. But heck, a hand crocheted washcloth would still be, handy. That tiny dot on the map. I see you. I hear you. Man, thank God you're okay, Crafty Mama. That's awesome. I just had surgery when I had uterine cancer in 2011 and 12. They just did surgery and mine was gone. All mine was contained to my female organs, my reproductive organs. So yes, yes. Yeah, I lost Asian here. I bet you're beautiful though, Jelly. I bet you're a pretty, pretty girl. I think Asian people are so pretty. I watch. Do you watch? I watch. I got Sandy with Crochet A Canada. I got her addicted to watching Ying. She sent me an email. And she says I can't stop watching. Yeah, y'all know what I'm watching. What I'm talking about. There's this YouTube channel called. It's got some Chinese symbols, and then it says Ying, and it shows her. She goes out to the beach. She's in China, and I did figure that much out. But she goes out to the beach and she picks up like sea glass and pretty stones, and then she'll pick up clams and other like shell sea shelled fish and stuff like that, and she'll take it and she opens them up and takes the pearls out, and she cooks a lot of the stuff. She's always cooking and eating anything that she takes from the beach. She will cook and eat it. So it's she doesn't waste anything. I guess that's probably why I watch her so much, is because whatever she takes from the beach, she, as far as the seafood, whatever sea creatures or whatever, the little cockles or the sea snails or or the clams or mussels or octopus or lobsters or crawfish or whatever it is that she takes back to her home, and she cooks, and her and her family eat it. And I'm just addicted to watching it. And sometimes she'll go and she'll dig up stones. She'll go mining for crystals, and it's just pretty neat. And to see how she engineers ways to cook different food, and how she cooks outdoors. And I watched one the other day where she cooked in the car. I was like, no way, she's cooking in the car. Forgot all about it and everything going on. I just found it. I better use it quick. Is there clearance? Yes, there is a clearance, Donna. I know there is in store. I don't know about online. But I did just hit up a clearance at my local Michael's, and that's what the giveaway I just put out is using. Is I got all that yarn for like $3 and $2. With the exception of the cotton that's in the giveaway, that was sent to me from Cheryl. So that was sponsored by a supporter, a channel supporter, and a friend. So, but yeah, they had that Red Heart Unforgettable was $3. They had some Bernat Baby Softy that was $2. They had oh goodness, they had lots of stuff. And that there was some yarn that I really, really wanted, but I had to talk myself out of getting because I didn't need it. I really, 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 really wanted it, but I didn't need it. It was so hard to walk. It was $3 down from $12, but I didn't get it. But I really wanted it, but I don't have anywhere to put it. So I was like, no, 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 no. But it was bright green. It was called Forever Fleece. I don't know if any of y'all seen this, but it's blanket yarn, but it's like just barely a 5-weight, and it's it was like a beautiful spring green color, and then they had like a variegated a color right next to it that would have went really well with it. But it was $3, and it was like 300 and something yards per ball. So I wouldn't have needed more than like 6 balls maybe to make a good blanket. And I was like, it hurt to walk. Johnny looked at me and he said, no, Mama, no, walk away, just walk away, Mom. And I said, you're right, just walk away. Yep. It was so beautiful, and it was so soft. But I didn't need it. I have other beautiful yarn. I have other spring green yarn, and I didn't need it. Oh, did you get it? Oh, yeah. I'm glad somebody got it. Good for you. God, thank goodness somebody got it. Hey, Kim. Oh, boy. But they had just enough of them that I could have had enough to make a blanket, a really nice, big, pretty blanket. But it's not like I don't have blanket quantities of those same colors in other types of yarn. I don't have that particular yarn. So that's why I was like, ah! Yeah. That moment, that fear of missing out kind of moment thing, but I will get over it. I had a good lunch with Mom, and I had a good visit at the house, and and James showed up while I was there, and we had a good talk, and that went well. And so, oh yeah, you could totally clean up with 75, Donna. I spent less than 60 and got all kinds of stuff. I didn't just get that acrylic yarn that I bought for the giveaway. I got a watercolor, a 36 page watercolor pad for to do that when I start doing that. Yes, be nice for winter crochet. Yep. But see, we don't get as cold here as other places. We usually barely ever get into the teens here. They might be like 3 or 4 days in a whole winter that we get into the teens. The rest of the time, we might get in the 30s. So, what's the point? Yeah, yeah. But I don't even own one of those Swift thingies. I got to get one of the. I have that. I have a total of four of those yarns and hanks. I swore I would never buy yarn and hanks because I don't own a Swift. I do have a yarn winder, but I don't have a Swift. I'll have to eventually get a Swift so I can wind up those hanks that I bought. But I swore I would never buy yarn and hanks because of that very purpose, because you have to work it before you can work with it. But, once I touched that yarn, I was a goner. Oh, goodness, where's she at? Can someone wheel you around in a wheelchair, Donna? Oh, you are so welcome. I pray for you every day, Donna. Every day, several times a day. I think, I don't, for some reason, though, I guess because I have survived cancer myself, the cancer patient, those of my subscribers that are fighting that stuff are just so near and dear. And those are the ones that stay on my mind so much. Yeah, I don't dare go into those hand-dyed yarn shops, Jelly. No, I don't dare. Nope, I stay out of those places because I can't afford their prices. Even though I know their yarn is worth it. And I don't have any way of winding it up and using it, so it's kind of pointless. Even though I think some of them, I did hear somebody on somebody's channel saying that some of those places offer to put it in a cake for you before you leave their store. So, yeah, if you want to pay 20, anywhere from 15 to 30 and dollars and higher for a hank of yarn, no, thank you. Give me good old acrylic blend yarn any day. I just, I know it's high-end yarn, but then you got to do high-end things with it too. You gotta cake it up before you can use it, and then you can't put it in the washer. You gotta hand wash it and all that stuff. Oh, hey, Cricket. Oh, I know you get cold in Iowa. I know it gets cold up there. Yep. Oh, goodness. Oh, that's right. That's right, Miss Donna. I forgot. Someone's got... I'm sure someone loves you enough to take you to Michael's. Yeah, yeah. It is so easy to buy online. Oh, you were at the fireworks. Okay. Oh, hey there, Diane. Yep. Good to see you, Daigo. I'm getting all the awesome people in my chat tonight. We're just talking about just random things, and we're lifting Miss Donna Duran in our prayers, and we're just believing that she can be healed. We also want to remember Pamela from Pamela's Adoring Crochet. She lost her husband this week, suddenly, without warning. Her longtime beloved husband. And remember Doris from Doris Rose Cottage Studios. She's also having some sort of health issue. We want to remember her. She's had to give up her channel for now. Yeah, with that high-end yarn comes high-end things you have to do to maintain that yarn. And I don't want to have a whole bunch of yarn, a whole bunch of items I have to hand wash. Well, that's wonderful, Donna. That's awesome. That is a blessing, for sure. Indeed. Agreed there, Jamie. Oh, hey, Sherry. Christmas gifts making Jada and Stitches dust mitts fast make. They work fantastic. Oh, hey, Kiwi. Yeah, I was too. The only way I even knew about it is because Doris from Rose Cottage Studios did a video letting everybody know. And she asked that nobody emails Pamela. That if you really feel like you need to reach out, just you can snail mail her a condolence card to her P.O. box that I'm sure is on her channel. So they asked that we do not email her because she don't want to, we don't want to flood her with emails while she's dealing with so much. Yeah, not as stressful. I went to the house today, and so much progress had been made on the inside. There's still a lot of progress to be made on the outside as well. I don't know if I had mentioned this much previously, but the man who owns the house, him and his wife, when they lived in there, they're hoarders. So they had a lot of their stuff still in the house last time I went, and it was very difficult to get in and look around. And now they got most of their personal stuff out of the house. It's just mainly tools and things of that nature that are in the house that need to be removed. And a lot of cleaning needs to be done. But on the outside, where he accumulated a lot of his hoarding stuff, all of that is still there. So it looks like Sanford and Sons threw up on the front, around the front of the house. So... I don't know if any of y'all are, well, I'm sure some of y'all are from that same era of TV watching, but Sanford and Sons were junk collectors and junk sellers, and there's lots of junk just stacked up all around the front of the house. And there's I have to turn sideways to get in toward the front door, to get to the door to put the little code in to get in the door. And so he assured me that with my boys' help this week that he would deal with that and he would get the house cleaned out so that we could move in. So we will indeed still be moving this month within the next couple of weeks. So yay. But it wasn't cleaned out enough, and it wasn't nice enough for me to take video. I'll put it, it wasn't for public consumption without me being extremely embarrassed. So I didn't take video. Oh, wow. Goodness. Yeah, he's going to remove his stuff, Sherry. My sons are going to help him. My youngest son is going to go over there sometime this coming week and help him. Sanford, yeah, Step and son. Hey, Kiwi, do you watch Silent Witness over there in the UK? Do you know that show, Silent Witness? They're releasing seasons 24 and 25 on BritBox uh, on the 12th over here. I'm so excited to be able to watch the seasons 24 and 25 finally. And I'm sorry you had a death in the family too there, Dago. Fish, fish-eyed fool. Yeah, yeah. So I had friends that I grew up with that would say stuff like that. You fish-eyed fool. Well, the most recent completed or semi-completed thing, Bonnie, is this little purse that I'm working on. This is the second run at my granny square purse. This I went with a bigger granny square, just made two big granny squares, and then put them together. And then my mom's gonna put a lining in this purse for me. And then I've ordered some strap material, and so we're gonna put straps on either side. And then I got some cute little clasp in some boxes back there in my room. And so this will be my first official purse when we get everything put together. I got to find some material though, and I got to go to Walmart for that. But I hope to go to Walmart in the next day or two and then get the material to Mom. But right now the elevator is down in my mom's apartment building, so she's having to go up and down 2 flights of stairs every time she wants to get out. And she has 2 bad knees and a bad back, so she wasn't in the best of moods today because she's had to deal with that for the past 2 or 3 weeks. What did I miss? I saw the first one. I love this one. Thank you. Yeah, this one I did in like one day, Bonnie. It went so fast. Because I used Karen cotton cake yarn instead of the other kind. Yeah, it went a lot quicker. And I have some other colors in that yarn that I've already started another one. I just kept getting interrupted, and so I haven't gotten back to it yet. But I will. Oh, wow. Did you watch the old series of Silent Witness? I haven't seen it in years. Have you? Yes, I've watched Luther and I've watched Line of Duty. Those are really good. Of course, who doesn't love Idris Elba? Ugh, goodness gracious. And why he has not been um, 007, I do not understand. A bath towel? Well, no, I don't. I can see where that would probably work, but no, I'm gonna just get regular material. Our Walmart has cute little fat quarters, and I'm just gonna look through those and see if I can find something that corresponds with this gray color. I want to find something bright and maybe like a floral pattern or something that will come through the holes of the granny square. I think a cute little, bright floral pattern that comes through the holes. I think that will look really cute. Maybe. I don't know. I'll just have to, I'll probably take this with me and then just kind of, compare things. I live in you. I hear you. I don't know how much Mama has as far as fabric goes. She's the one with the sewing machine. I bought her a brother sewing machine back in 2013, and she keeps it working in tip top shape. I guess I must have bought her a nice enough one that she's managed to keep it maintained and in good working order. And she hems people's pants and stuff from time to time and makes a little extra change for herself. Yeah, oh, what's his name? Something Robson. Uh, oh, I can't think of his first name. He was on blood on the wire or something like that. He has the most bluest eyes. I can't think of his Robson something. I can't think of his last name. He's really good though. I started watching a show that was all in subtitles last night on Acorn TV, but I don't know if I'm going to watch any more of it because it's all in subtitles. I think it might have been in Dutch, but it was all subtitles. But I watch a lot of stuff like that. I watch a lot of like they got more. I think it's Brokenwood. Hold on, my TV's right here. I'll look and see what it is. I think it's Brokenwood that just came out with new episodes, and I really like that too. That's the Kiwi. That's the New Zealand show. Uh, yeah, Brokenwood. The Brokenwood mysteries. Do you know that one, Kiwi? Yeah, I know. You can't crochet when you're watching subtitles. I know. That's a bummer. Okay, I'm going to catch up on the show. Okay, Sue. Have a good night, honey. Thanks for coming in and chatting with us. I appreciate it. Enjoyed your company. Oh, yes, I like Yellowstone. I have not completely caught. I haven't seen season 4, but I'm up to date as far as season 3. But yeah, I got to see season 4. But that's another one that was. There was one that they had on Prime that was similar to Yellowstone, Outer something. It was pretty good. Too busy watching YouTube. Yeah, yeah. I watch a lot of YouTube too. There, well, there are only just a handful of things that I will watch with subtitles. There's one on Netflix. I think it's called Border Town that I'll watch in subtitles. It's in Finland, and it's really good. Um, but they will sometimes put that um, with they will dub over the Finnish and or whatever the language they're speaking, and they will dub it over in English for you. But you can tell that their talking doesn't match the words that are being played, but I don't mind the dubbing over. Um, but yeah, but sometimes they release the subtitled version first, and then they'll later go back and dub it over in English. But I'll watch it either way because the content because the show is just so gripping and just it just pulls you right in, and you can't help but enjoy it. Is this huh? Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. I haven't watched that. I actually canceled the subscription service that would have allowed me to watch that Paramount Plus. I canceled that, so I I may get that back at another time. But I subscribe to so many. There's just so much content that I can watch. Scandinavian dramas on Netflix. Yeah, yeah. I mean, the other countries put out some really good content, and Acorn TV has a lot of different countries' content. Okay, Bonnie, thank you for coming in. I appreciate you. Enjoy your weekend. But the boys usually have Netflix tied up, so I don't watch a lot of Netflix. But I watch primarily it's YouTube, BritBox, and Acorn TV that I watch. Those are the three things I watch. So I canceled Discovery TV, I canceled Paramount TV, Paramount Plus, and Peacock. I don't, I kind of gauge what to pay for based on how many people are watching it. If we, because sometimes we'll find something that's on a particular service, and then everybody will binge watch it, and then our interest will just kind of wane, and we'll stop watching that, and then I'll just go cancel it. Okay, Donna, thank you so much for coming in. We do love you, and you're always in my thoughts and prayers. You go get to Michael's though and use your gift card. Get you some pretty yarn. Love you, honey. I'm thinking when I first tried to connect that I think YouTube might have booted me off. I was playing some music. I think they might have caused me an audio problem, because it kept telling me audio problem, reconnect. And the more I tried, it wouldn't let me, so I had to close that out and redo it. And then it finally let me connect and go live again. So if y'all saw two attempts, that's what happened. Oh. What you doing in there, Johnny? Oh, is that some of that lemonade? I got Johnny some different drinks when we were at the store earlier. Okay, good night, Linda. Thanks for coming in. Yeah, it's getting kind of late for folks. But it's Saturday. Ooh, 33 thumbs up. That's awesome. No thumbs down. Awesome. Who else is still with me? I know Kiwi, I think is still here. And a Cricket, maybe? So how'd you get the nickname Cricket? Is that a nickname or is that your actual name? You're a night owl, okay. Cricket always reminds me of the character from Young and the Restless. Tracy, yay. You're probably crocheting and listening. Huh, Tracy? Ooh. Ooh. Ow. Ooh. Yep. I think I remember you doing that last time. Yep, I'm here. Sunday over here, so just chilling and crocheting. One of these days we're going to figure out how to have two-way vision here. I can't sleep because it's almost noon here. So who all has pets? Any other dog lovers? Kitty cats? Any other kind of pet? As dark as a cricket. And I'm a strawberry. Oh, strawberry blonde. Okay. So your name is actually Cricket. Me, a Chihuahua. Oh, 3 dogs. Okay. And forgive me if y'all have told me this before. Sometimes I lose the details of things and need my mind refreshed. So many details of so many things roll around in my head. But then I think this way of doing lives is so much easier and better than doing the StreamYard thing. Teresa. Oh, your real name. Oh, Teresa. Teresa's a really nice name. I had a girl I grew up with named Teresa Wilson. She was gorgeous. I always wonder what happened to her. Sasha and Tilly. I like that. We used to have a cat named Zelda. She was a tortoiseshell calico. She had a split face, one side one color, one side another. She was really fluffy and pretty. I'm doing all right. Everybody calls you Cricket. Well, that's all right. Gotta have a nickname. My mama likes to call me Man Man. It drives me crazy. I hate it. She forgets that the old man she lived with for all them years that abused me called me that. I have to remind her not to call me that. She forgets every now and then and calls me that. Yes, I will. And I will remember those that have been with me so long. And I will admin the ones that have been with me so long and I can trust. Yeah, I've been live for a while. I usually will stay. I think I did this last Wednesday, and I stayed until it seemed like the chat was kind of drying up. When the chat seemed to be drying up, then I kind of started wrapping up. And of course when my back started cranking up the pain. Oh. Well, honey, sometimes they're just hard to care for, Pets can be delicate sometimes. In certain conditions, they can be delicate. Hey there, Daigo. Welcome back. Mine, as long as you feed them, water them, and take them out to walk, you're good. Yeah, too much to count. But you know what? I'm still here. I'm still me. And the old man that did that stuff to me is 6 feet under and has been for a very long time. So, I win. He loses. Oh, wow. You found some for 3 giveaways. That's awesome. It's good to give back, Michelle. You had to go. That's what I do sometimes. I just go through and I find stuff that, okay, do I have any plans for this? Am I ever going to get to this? And then if the answer to that is no, then it's time to, it's time to put it aside to find somebody that'll love it more. Hi there, Kiva. It's nice to see you. I hope you're having a good Saturday night. We're here just chatting it up, laughing and talking about this and that. And Melissa? Did I miss somebody? Melissa. I don't see a Melissa. A boxer. Oh, and a bull mastiff mix. Oh, Tootsie. Yeah, I love it. Tootsie. Well, the Bay Brigade consists of Theodore, who is a pit bull mix, and Axel, who is a black lab mix. And they both weigh over 80 pounds. Look. Well, you have fun doing that, Michelle, because it is fun to put those boxes together. Let me tell you. I think I have more fun putting giveaway boxes together than, opening a box. It is just fun. Although, that 18 pounds of yarn that I got this week, that was pretty fun. That blew me away. That completely blew me away. I had no idea she was doing that. I didn't know that she was sending that until after she had sent it. And then she said, oh yeah, by the way, I'm sending 18 pounds of yarn. And I'm like, what? What? I'm thinking we're sending equal amounts of yarn, you know, right? We're doing a yarn swap. We talked about what I have versus what she has and what color she likes and, you know, that sort of thing. I had no idea she was doing that. And then, of course, we did talk about she had she had a bunch of the cotton that she could not use and I could not use, and then that she would contribute to a giveaway. So that had already established, but I didn't know that she was going to send this Mundo box of Premier yarn. Mushu, I love that. Jitsus are good dogs. They really are. Stitch markers. You know, my eyesight is just not good enough to make stitch markers. I bought a bunch of stuff planning to make stitch markers, and then when I got down to it, my eyes just weren't good enough to do it. I sent all that stuff to Crystal at the Yarny Chicken and Crazy Cat Lady. When we did our yarn swap, I sent all that stuff to her. Oh, yeah, crochet hooks, yeah. All right, congrats. In August. Yeah, my podiversary is in August sometime. But I'm not going to bother with it because I'm you know, I'm not monetized or any of that business. I'm you know, my channel's still pretty small, so I'm not bothering with the whole podiversary party and all that business. It's just not, I'm not ready for that. Oh, he heard me say it. He came. Well, that's all right. I set somebody's Alexa off one time. I think Llama Mama Kayla was watching one of my videos, and I said it, and I set her Alexa off. Oh, clover hooks, yeah. I have a few of those. That's what I mainly use, is the clover. I love my clover hooks. Oh, I don't need any right now. You save them hooks for your giveaways, Michelle. People really need to try those hooks. I got all the hooks I need right now. And some little birdie told me in an email that they were sending me a set, so I truly don't need any more. Okay, Dago. Take care of yourself, honey. We'll pray for you. I'll have to look out for her live, see when that is, and try to be there. Oh, okay. Oh, that's okay. You were asking her. Sorry. I guess 6 subscribers away from. Well, y'all, if y'all ain't subscribed to Michelle, let me go see if I can get her channel up here. Hold on a second, Michelle. Let's see what we can do about that. Bear with me just a second. We'll see if we can share your link in here. Get you shared out a little bit. Maybe we can. Let's see. Michelle. Bear with me, y'all. If I'm not seeing your chat, I'm clicked over to a different window real quick. There we are. What's this? How do we do that? Let's see. Maybe I do it that way. Oh, why does it do me that way? I know I'm subscribed. I'm trying to figure. Oh, I guess it's up here. Hold on a second. I just grab it this way. Alrighty. I don't have. I'm not using StreamYard. That's why it's not. I don't have that Nightbot or any of that business. There y'all go. If y'all don't have Michelle, click on there and go get her. Go throw some yarn in her window, subscribe to her channel. Let's get her over the hump, huh? Chatty Cricket chirps. I like that. I love that. Chatty Cricket chirps. Now that I can get behind. I bet you there ain't another one named that. It took me 2 hours to come up with my channel name because I kept doing a search to see how many would come up, with that name. Because because if you look at my email, it's Looming Adventures. That was what I was gonna be, but but there were so many channels that started with the word looming, or so many videos that started with the word looming, because I do loom knitting too, and I was like, So, but Tap Mama 73 is also my Instagram tag. So I was like, well, I've had that for years, So I went ahead and I said, well, Tap Mama 73, and then me and Johnny were kind of brainstorming. And he said, what about the Beg Brigade? Because that's our nickname for the dogs, And that'd been what he called them because they're just so good at begging, Oh, look at the Beg Brigade, And well, hey there, Charity. Welcome in. I think Charity's a night owl too. But so, and then when I went to search for that, there wasn't nobody else that had the Tap Mama. When you search Tap Mama 73, I'm the only one that comes up. So after 2 hours, that's how my channel name was born. And Cindy says that I got the second longest YouTube name. The first being Crystal, the Yarny Chicken and Crazy Cat Lady. Oh, Kiva, in case you don't know, Frog Crochet is Charity. Awesome. Too closer. We're going to get you there, Michelle. Oh, that's where you found me. Awesome. Well, I mean, sometimes it takes time to get interested in something, and sometimes it takes time to actually bite the bullet and do it. I started loom knitting because one of my oldest son's friends was having a baby, and I wanted to make her a baby blanket because her mother had passed away and her aunt had passed away, and she didn't have anybody in her family to make her a baby blanket. And I did try to crochet, and it turned my brain into a pretzel, and I was like, ugh. And then my mother said, well, your grandmother started with looms, with knitting looms. And I said, really? And so I Googled it, and I YouTube searched it, and I said, I can do that. So I went and got one, and I got some yarn, and before you knew it, I was just took off running with it, and and I never looked back. And the more I did, the more I learned, and then it took me a year and a half or so, and then I finally got crochet. So it took I guess that's why I've been thinking about Pamela with Pamela's Adore Crochet so much, is because it was her tutorial videos that actually helped me finally click, and learn crochet. I slowed her videos down, her basic stitch videos, tutorials, and that's what helped me finally get it. Awesome. Thank you, Cricket. Thank you, everybody that subscribed to Michelle. She's very interesting, and she makes some very beautiful things. She has a very sweet demeanor. I think she's in Virginia. Sorry if I'm answering for you there. Well, Jelly, I do recommend tutorials by LumaHat.com. Denise is the one who runs that channel, and she is extremely helpful. She can make anything on a loom. Denise with LumaHat.com. She is a genius when it comes to looms. Oh. Oh my goodness. You are a beast, Charity. I can't believe you did all that. Ohio. Okay. Goodness. A lot of people in Ohio. I don't know how you do it, Charity. You work so hard physically. I couldn't do all that physical stuff. I wish. I admire you, man. You are a strong, strong woman. Fantastic mother and wife to your family. Good Christian. You're a fantastic human being. Auckland, New Zealand. Yep. There was a TV show that I watched that was in New Zealand. The Almighty Johnsons, I think it was. It was so funny. It's been years ago. Oh, you are so welcome. Did you probably know all about that show though, Kiwi, huh? The Almighty Johnsons? Oh, that was so funny. I had to watch that again. It was so funny. Cream colored yarn from oh, okay. An unfinished project. Yeah, that happens. I got a started project in my scrap tote back there in my room. Not heard of it? The Almighty Johnsons? Yeah, it was based on them being Norse gods. Reincarnated Norse gods. Like Odin and all of that. It was really neat though. Really neat. Oh, okay. I think I originally found it on Netflix. I'm pretty sure that's where I originally found it. And then, like, toward the end of the series, they had Ragnarok, which is like the end of the world type thing. Wow. Goodness, girl. She's just a tough girl. A bit of a tomboy. I used to be a tomboy when I was a young girl. I used to do all tough girl stuff when I was younger. I don't know if I ever would have been good enough to split wood though. Wow. That's real power there. Being able to swing an axe and as a kid, Michelle, wow. I wasn't gonna ask. And a big accident. Okay. Oh, the wood was already split. Okay. I don't know. I just had this mental picture of you swinging an axe. I am woman, hear me roar kind of thing. Perfect example for Miss Kitty and Little Man for sure. Hard working. I worked till I couldn't. It took my kids a long time to realize why I couldn't and to understand. Oh, oh. Y'all pardon me, I have to stretch my back out a little bit. Oh, okay. That's a little better. Oh boy. What is 147 minutes? I don't know. What do we got? Oh, we're down to 17. Ooh, 37 thummies though. I'll take it. So any questions? I tire easily. I get body aches and pains. Patient problems due to residual nerve damage. Okay, nerve damage, yeah. That makes sense. But you don't let it stop you, and that's important. I admire that you don't let it stop you. That makes you a strong, powerful person. One to be admired for sure. I don't know if you could fish off a cruise ship. I've never been on a cruise ship. Oh, wow. In the school. Okay. I'd like to go on a cruise one of these days, though. An axe. I use a wedge and a sledgehammer. Oh, scared of the axe. I would be too. Hello, Amy. Oh, you got a good conversation question. Well, do tell. Well, I will go over some stuff again since you weren't in here. I have been talking about that all evening. Did when he went on a cruise. Oh, he fished off a cruise when he. Yeah, well, yeah. There are some those fishing tours that they take you on in the Gulf. They do fishing excursions and stuff where you pay so much and they take you out and use all their equipment and licenses, and they take you out and put you on a fish and help you ring it in and take a picture with the fish and clean it up and cook it for you and all that. Yeah, those fishing excursions in the Gulf and all that. I'd love to take the boys down and do that with them one of these days. I think they'd love that. I can't do it. My arms won't let me ring in a big fish like that. But I'd like to be on the boat and watch them do it. You know, I watch all those fishing channels so that I can watch them ring in the big ones because it's so fun to watch. All right, Amy. Well, we went picked Mama up for lunch today. We went and had lunch at Sumo's, and then her, and Johnny went over to the house, and I had the door code to get in, and a charter boat here. Oh, okay, cool. See there, Amy knows about that. And so we went over there, and the people that own the house, Amy, are hoarders, or used to be hoarders, and so they got all their personal stuff out of the house. All that's actually inside the house is just tools and things like that. It just needs to be cleaned up of some of the tools and leftover supplies from where they've been doing repairs, and it just needs cleaning on the inside. But outside, all the stuff that they took inside is now outside. So the front of the house looks like Sanford and Son kind of had a had a big run, and they left all the stuff on the outside. I had to turn sideways just to get to the front door for all the stuff that was out there. But I've been assured that all of this will be cleared this coming week. And so when he showed up about the time that Regis got there, and he was bringing a trailer so that he could start loading some of that stuff up and toting it away. So I have offered Johnny's services, JJ's services. So Johnny's, I'm either gonna take him over there, or my oldest son will take him over there to help, and he will help him load stuff onto that trailer so that he can start making loads and taking that stuff away. And of course, Johnny's going to be doing some cleaning over there. I probably will go over there and sit in a chair and use a Swiffer and do some cleaning of walls. That's about the extent of what I'm able to do because of my mobility issues. But I can sit in a chair and use a Swiffer and in the little wet cloths and clean the walls that way. I think that's probably the easiest and quickest way to get the walls done, because they still have quite a bit of dust and just mainly just dust on them. That's really, they don't need a scrub. They just need dust cleaning. That's mainly what's going on there. And the floors are not carpeted, so I could probably go in with my my vacuum cleaner and vacuum the floors instead of sweeping, and so that way I won't stir up the dust to get all in my face and my throat, because that'll aggravate my COPD and I'll be out of commission. But I figured if I do go over there and start cleaning, that I'll take me a dust mask and my breathing treatment machine. I'll leave in the van, and if I need it, I'll just take it in there and hope. I'm thinking there's some electricity over there, and I'll just plug it in. Even if there's not electricity there, I have an electrical plug in my van. I can plug my breathing machine up in my van and do a breathing treatment in my van. So if I need to, so I can take it and do it in the van if I need to. And but I'm not going to sit idle by and not go help. But we're gonna work on this place this weekend, because it doesn't lack much. We really don't have to do much here, because me and Johnny did a lot of pre-packing when we thought that the house was in better shape than it was before I actually went and looked at it the first time. We had already done a lot of packing. So yeah, it's coming up quick. It's coming up this month, in the next couple of weeks. So within the next couple of weeks, we're going to be moving. Absolutely. Yeah, we got to get new couches, and Johnny needs a new mattress and box springs, and a couple of new window unit air conditioners. So yeah, that's Amy Kiva. That's the sweetheart that sent me my little Fox hook case a while back. There's a room for. Yep. Everybody's got their own room. My room actually ended up being the cleanest room of everyone's. He just put brand new linoleum in there that looks like wood floor, but it's linoleum, and it's beautiful. My room is like the nicest room in the whole house. I'm like, way to go. Win mama over right away. So yeah, and there's a washer and dryer going to be already there, so I don't have to go to the laundromat anymore. The fenced yard is a pretty decent size. At least it's in two parts. The yard's in two parts. There's like a little fenced in area for the dogs to go run and do their business, and then there's the other part of the yard that's got some broke down cars in it that he eventually plans on getting out. And there's a garage back there that I have no interest in dealing with. But he's going to keep up the yard, and he's going to get the cars out and stuff like that. So, yeah, no carpets. Yep, no carpets for my allergies. And, yep, no old carpet. Yep. So, yeah, I mean, it's coming along. I mean, so, like I said, so much has been done since I was there last time. I just was really hoping that the front yard didn't look like it looked. That when I saw the front yard, when I pulled up and saw that front yard, my heart sank. I was like, oh no. But then when I went inside and saw all the progress inside, I was like, okay, we can work with this. We can work with this. Yeah. Well, hey there, Lisa. Goodness, I think I might have to get some fortification here soon, a sandwich or something. I've been going, oh my, a long time. Yeah, I can work with it. It just, he and I talked about every little thing that I had an issue with, and he gave me his plans for each thing, how he was going to tackle it. So we really did talk about everything. We're just moving about 17 miles west from where we live now. So we live in a little town called Princeton, Louisiana, and we are moving to Shreveport, Louisiana. So we live in like the country right now. We live in a trailer park right now, in like an old 70s era trailer with just and everything that entails, and in a trailer park where that apparently my landlord's daughter, because my original landlord passed away a couple of years ago, and her daughter took over, and she's in the process, I think, of trying to sell this place or sell the park. And so we would have had to move anyway. We had to new battery for our truck and get some groceries, so no buying more. Oh man, I understand how that feels, Lisa. Many years ago, yeah. Lots of people, it is one of those towns where a lot of people have been through it, that's for sure. Luckily, the area that we're moving to is in a rather nice area. So it was really quiet. It's really it's not, I wouldn't say it's not like a rich part of town, but it's in a part of town where everybody keeps their lawn kept up, their yards are decent looking, it's not trashy, it's quiet. But I didn't see a lot of children out. So I don't know what to make of that. Yeah, I can do that. But get this, the street name is Victory Drive. And I really think that's kind of like kismet in a way, because it's like I'm gonna have victory over this whole situation that has been this trailer, living in this mold infested, the landlord doesn't want to fix things kind of thing. Yes, it'll be very much better. Well, I'll put it as my Happy Mail address when we get moved. I just took all my Happy Mail address and my wish list and all that stuff down because I don't know when the actual everything will be moved and we start spending the night at the other place, and I didn't want people to send things to this address and nobody be here to pick it up. So I just said, well, let me just take everything down associated with this address until we get completely moved over there, and then I'll put everything back up with the new address. That way, somebody will be there to get the packages or cards or love letters or whatever I'm fortunate and blessed enough to get. So, which is never expected and always appreciated. I my oldest son said, "Mama," he said, people in regular life do that for each other. He said, "You just stayed up in this house self-isolated so long, you don't remember regular life when people do that." He said, "You don't remember people doing that." And I said, "No, I don't." I raised them by myself, and we just had things, a lot of things happen to us through the years, since we started on our own doing everything in the early 2000s. Johnny's great. Johnny's excited for it. He got to see his new room and how big it is and how it's nice, and his room is all it needed is a good sweeping and a wiping down of the walls. That's it. His room's good. It's all brown. It is all the paint. Everything's brown. It needs a good paint job, but that can be done at a later time. I'm not worried about a coat of paint. I'm really not. Oh yeah, a spouse. Oh wow. Oh yeah, bless his heart. I always felt bad saying, telling people that about my PTSD because it has nothing to do with being deployed. I always felt like my PTSD shouldn't even be talked about because it's so insignificant to people that, in comparison to people that have been deployed, 6 animals for, oh wow, okay. Y'all forgive me, I'm having to straighten out my legs. My lymphedema, if I leave my legs bent, just having your legs up like that, if I leave my legs bent like this too long, they'll just get to where they're locked. So I have to stretch them out like this and then put them back. Oh, yeah. I can relate to that, Michelle. I don't even try to compare my PTSD to soldiers' PTSD because it's not even remotely the same. But I was a victim of childhood sexual abuse and a rape in my 20s, so that's where mine comes from. And watching my mother be beat by my sister's father, that's where mine comes from. So, but to me it still pales in comparison to a soldier's PTSD. It's nothing like that. It's nothing like that. Well, we should all respect each other's victories, and I feel like overcoming the things that I have been through is a victory. I think overcoming it and making it out the other side is a victory, and I've survived it, and that's the thing that I think that is the takeaway from that. I think for a lot of years I let it keep me sad when I never should have. I used it. I don't know if I ever used it as a crutch. I think I just buried it for a long time, and I never took it out and dealt with it. Well, hi there, Rebecca. Sorry, it took me a second. I'm doing okay. We were talking about the house and that we're going to get to move in a couple of weeks. There's a lot going on with that. the boys, my sons are getting involved and going to go over and help him move a whole bunch of stuff that's got to be moved. Still a bunch of work that's got to be done over there this week. But we're willing to help do the stuff. Yes. I don't mind. My mom's like, that's not your job to help him do that. I'm like, well, you know what? Sometimes you just have to, you have to pitch in. Yes. We're moving to Victory Drive. Well, hi there, Verna. Welcome in from the Lurkers Corner. Yes, thank you for the thumbs up. Wow, 42 of them. I think that's the highest I've ever got on anything. Well, I don't know. Not my regular videos, though. Ooh. I think this is the longest live I've ever had. But people keep coming in, so I don't want to let anybody down. The late folks coming in, and I was like, well, folks that don't normally get a chance to talk to me. 2 hours, yeah, that's okay. Yeah, folks that don't normally get a chance to visit with me. Yeah, my oldest son went on a tirade last night, and because after I watched that video of Doris from Rose Cottage Studios talking about how she was stepping away from her channel after 6 months, and I was a little, I don't know. I hadn't really been watching her videos much anyway, but I just thought it was Tara Lynn. Hey, sweet pea. There's one of my little darlings. You kiss that little chihuahua for me. But I guess it just kind of, I just kind of didn't understand how she could walk away from over almost 7,000 subscribers and and supporters with just such a vague explanation. She very, very vaguely explained it about a health, issue, but that's all she said. Well, your pictures on Instagram always make me smile. Hi there, Rosemary. Welcome in. I love her name. It's a good. I don't know if she's from the South, but it's a good Southern name. That's something you would expect to hear from Louisiana or Texas or somewhere in the South. That's a good Southern girl name, Tara Lynn. Yep, it really is. Yeah, that's about all she said. She just said that she was stepping away, and she talked about all the things she learned and stepping out of her, comfort zones and all that kind of stuff. And then she read off a bunch of winners to giveaways and said that she'd make arrangements for all the, prizes to be sent out and whatnot once she had heard from everybody. And then she closed her video out. And I just felt like I mean, I don't want to sound judgmental, but I just felt like I don't know what she's going through, but I just felt like she owed her people a little bit more of an explanation than that. 6,000, almost 7,000 people that are, supporting her and everything. I don't know. I told Cindy last night. I was talking to Cindy with Pups and Crochet. I said, there is no way on God's green earth, unless my fingers couldn't type and I couldn't hold my phone, that I would close my channel out and not give my people a better reason than that. Because my sons know how much you folks mean to me, and y'all are my family. Y'all are like my family, and it just means way more to me. I would have to be really, really like in a coma not to do this channel. I hope she's okay too. I really do. I just, I don't know what's going on with her. I just think it's super, super sad that she has to leave all the people that have supported her, and, you know, and that she's missing out on all the support while she's going through whatever she's going through, that she's going to miss out on all of her people being there for her, you know, because she could do, I mean, she didn't have to shut it down. She could have done a video every now and then just to give a status update of what's going on with her. She could have did a 1 or 2 minute, you know, hey, this is our next step, this is this step, you know, and just, you know, let people know what's up with her, and still got the support that she needed, the emotional support, because my mental health professional told me that this channel was my counselors. Didn't y'all know that y'all were all my counselors? Did y'all know that? So, you know, I just think that it was kind of short, maybe a little short-sighted to shut it down. I just think maybe she should have just, you know, I just think that maybe she could have just said, okay, I'm just going to back off a little bit and just do short videos. See. Yeah, taking medical leave. I don't know. It just, I don't know. I guess it just, we all have our own opinions, and that's mine. I just, you know, I wish we knew enough to know why she couldn't do like a 1 or 2 minute video ever so often and give us a little something to know how to pray for her, or, you know, just support her in some way, you know, because people that like to be supportive are being deprived of being able to do that, you know. Yeah, maybe so. Maybe so. I'm sure once I've had time to think about it, and because, you know, part of my mental health issues is I have perception issues, things that other people, you know, don't perceive as being slights or insults. I'll see as an insult. You know, like this situation, y'all are seeing it properly, you know, and as in she's, you know, got, you know, serious issues going on behind the scenes that we don't see, and, you know, and here I am thinking, wait a minute, she's just, you know, no, but y'all are absolutely right, and I'm absolutely wrong. That's just my twisted brain's way of thinking of things. Yeah, I would. I mean, and if for some reason I became incapacitated, my sons know exactly how to access all my stuff, and they would upload a video and tell y'all what's going on. Because they know how much it means to me like that. They would. William would. My oldest son would, and he was on here Wednesday with me. I don't know how many of y'all were on here and got to see him. Um, uh, he popped in and sat down with me and actually, you know, talked to y'all a little bit and thanked y'all for your support of me and that sort of thing, and which meant the world to me that he actually sat down here and did any of that. It shocked me that he would even sit down here even for a second. But no, if something happened to me and I was in the hospital or something like that, and I wasn't able to record a video or something, my boys would get right on my phone and record a video for me. They know how to do it. I don't have anything locked out that they can't get into. Well, he's on the, I mean, that live is on my videos, Tara Lynn. You could probably go and fast forward to the part where he gets on and watching. He's a looker. He's got light blonde hair and a red beard and dimples right there. He's quite a looker. He's got a nice deep voice. I'm proud of him, can't you tell? Yeah. Yeah, I'd have to drop out suddenly. Yeah, I shouldn't have said those things. I'm sure it's just me and my silly, twisted perception of things. and my own twisted version of what I would do if that happened to me, and I became unable. Oh, they're right. They're over here. They're over here keeping Mr. Foamhead busy. See, they're over here in front of Mr. Foamhead. I bought one of those foam head things to put my hats on. See, I gave it eyes too. When I was making all my hats last year, because I didn't get the female one. I got a man one, and I gave him eyes. But yet, oh, they're taking a nap. They're laying down, so they're taking a nap back there. But I'll be packing those away tomorrow. But yeah, I just have twisted senses of things sometimes, and I just need people to point out that my flawed thinking. I'm a flawed human being like anyone else. And I should have just been more supportive of her and not thinking about why is she not giving more information out? Why is she not letting us be there for her? But who knows? Maybe things will improve enough and she'll come back and let us be there for her more. I hope so. Meanwhile, we'll pray for her and in her absence, and hopefully whatever it is will resolve itself. That often happens to me. My initial assessment of a situation will inevitably be the wrong assessment of a situation. And then upon further examination, I will interpret things completely differently. Thank you, Verna, for understanding. I'm just twisted. I'm a little, I have perception issues. I have been diagnosed with bipolar disorder, PTSD, anxiety disorder, and some sort of personality disorder, cluster B or something like that. My medication controls most of it, but my perception of things does get a bit twisted. Right. Yeah, she did say that. She did no good internet. Yeah, I take about half a dozen medications every night, so that I'm not wanting to hurt myself or anything like that. I'd be a crying bucket of mess if I didn't. I'm sure she's not going to delete her channel or delete her videos or anything like that. She'll probably just leave them up so that folks can use her tutorials and stuff. I used Creative Grandma's tutorial and made my mama washcloths. And then I made her one with just half double crochet until chain 24, and then I did half double crochet until it was the desired size. So I took her 2 crocheted washcloths because I had made myself one for the first time I'd ever used a cotton washcloth, and it kind of changed my life. So I wanted my mom to experience the same thing, so I took her 2. And so hopefully when she takes her next shower, she'll enjoy it and know that her washcloths were made with love at 3 in the morning. Because I was up late making them. Oh, I'm not going anywhere. Nope. I'm not going anywhere until I don't have a pulse. And then I can't help it. If the good Lord calls me home, there's no choice involved in that. Oh, yeah. I do just about anything for my mom. I wish I could fix her elevator. She lives at a big downtown. She lives in downtown Shreveport, and she lives in this big apartment building, and her elevators have been down for like 3 weeks because someone bust a pipe, and so the elevator. She only lives on the second floor, but her knees are bad. Her knees are like super bad, and so she's having to go up and down 2 flights of stairs to go anywhere. So she's only going out for like the bare necessities. And so, of course, going to lunch with me and her grandson was bare necessity. And then going to look at the house with me was a necessity because she wanted to know where we were going to be living. And I just didn't know that there were so many ins and outs on how to get to and from that new house. Because GPS took me one way, a back way to get there from the restaurant. And then when I went to leave there, when I took a couple of different turns and found another way to get back to the main road. So it's going to be interesting living there because there's so many different ways to get back to so many different main thoroughfares. So, phew, thanks for the entertainment tonight while I fix my macaroni salad for Monday's BBQ. There's a pineapple Oh, now you're killing me here with a pineapple upside down cake. Oh, you're killing me, Smalls. Oh, I ain't had pineapple upside down cake in 20 years. That's the good stuff. Oh, man. That and banana pudding. Oh. The banana pudding where you do the layers of the vanilla wafers and then banana pudding and maybe some Cool Whip in between. Oh, I could hurt myself on that. Now, I know, I'm going to get hungry. Exactly. Yep. Oh, I'm sorry you've been sick, Lulu. 3 hours now, I know. I know. I've done a couple of stretches there, Jelly, and it's letting me stay. Get together without sweet treat. That's right, without a sweet treat. Man, pineapple upside down cake. Ooh, you put the cherries in the middle of the pineapple slices? Please say you do. I know it was a lady that made it last time I had it, and she put cherries in the middle of the pineapple slices. Oh, so delish. So delish. Oh no, you hate banana pudding. I know I had this recipe for a Thanksgiving dinner that I was attending with some longtime friends of mine that I'm unfortunately no longer friends with since the main one had passed away. But I found this recipe for tiramisu. You know, that's an Italian dessert that's made with coffee and shredded chocolate. Oh, yes. The cherries, yes. But I had to find that recipe again. But tiramisu, I don't know if any of y'all had that before, but it's so good. And it was made with vanilla wafers. But you take vanilla wafers and you pour a little coffee on it, and then you take banana pudding, or no, it's not banana pudding, it's vanilla pudding, and you mixed Cool Whip in there with something else. I think you took the vanilla pudding and you mixed it with Cool Whip and something else. See, that's why I need the recipe. But the way you mixed it up, and then you layer it with the wafers, a little bit of coffee, and then the creamy mixture, and then you shave the chocolate on top, and then you did another wafers, and then you layer like that in one of those trifle things. Oh, so good. Tiramisu, yes, that's what I said. Tiramisu. Yep. Lady, well, you can make it with lady fingers, and of course those kind of. Yep. Right lower leg with fever. Oh wow. I've had cellulitis in my legs, but never that bad. Drink lots and lots of water, Lulu. Lots and lots of water. Yogurt. Yeah, yogurt's good too. You want to dream of dessert tonight? I know, me too. I had some pudding at the sumo place today. We went and ate at this buffet place called Sumo, and they had these little square things that have pudding in them. They were not as good as they were last time I was there. But they have like a coffee. It's like a pudding, but it has like a coffee flavor to it. Last time they were much better. They weren't as good this time. Yep, we're definitely praying for you, Lulu. I hope you feel better. I know that stuff is not fun. Hey, everybody. Hey, Tina. Sorry to make you hungry. You know, if it makes you feel any better, when I get off here, I'm going to go have a bologna and pickle sandwich. And some Pringles. Yep, and some Pringles. Ooh. Yeah. Tiramisu is Italian. It sounds no, it's not Japanese. It's Italian. I'm a sucker for Italian food, like shrimp Alfredo, chicken Alfredo, lasagna. Oh, what is that other thing I like so much? Oh, there's some other stuff I can't think of right now, but just about anything Italian food I like. Just about anything. There's amigurumi cakes. From where? Who makes them? Amy. The only cakes that I'm interested in is the new Karen cotton cakes. Whew. I went and felt them up at Michael's. Then I probably put them back and walked away. Oh yes, Italian food, man. That I tell you. No, I don't have the patience for fried bologna, but I do like fried bologna sandwiches though. But right now I'm just hungry. Re-ate it. What time was it to re-ate? Like at 1 something, 2 something. Yep, that was the last time I ate. And then my stomach kind of went to bits. And so now that my stomach's kind of back, not feeling yucky, yeah, I'm hungry. So, oh, yeah, send me some pictures, you know. I love pictures. Yeah, fried bologna over a slice of cheese so the cheese melts. Ooh, so good. And it's got to have the little black marks on it or it's not done right. Oh, Amy, you didn't get to see this picture. I don't know how many of you were still in here. I think Jelly was still in here when I showed it earlier. I showed this painting that I did about 2 years ago. It's still at my feet. That's the only reason why I'm even showing it again. This is a dress. This is like a dream ball gown type dress that I painted a picture of. It's a sunflower dress. And I painted it a couple of years ago. And I had this vision in my head and I had to paint it. And so we were talking about decor for the new place. And I said, well, I have a bunch of my own paintings that I'll be putting on the walls. And so this will be probably in my bedroom. And this is the sunflower dress. I spent a lot of time trying to get this right before I put the clear coat on it. You can see it's kind of shiny. But yeah. But yep. Thank you. I mean, it's not everybody's taste, but I like it. But it's a big ball gown. That's what it is. Somebody might look at it and say, what the heck is that? But it's a big sunflower ball gown. That's what it is. Thank y'all. Oh, sorry, Axel. You just blended into the couch. I didn't even see you there. Thank you. I at the time that I painted that, I was watching a lot of Say Yes to the Dress. I love that show. That's one of my guilty pleasures. I just love to see people so happy trying on pretty things. Yes, a slice of... Oh, I don't like onion too much. And a little mayo. Yeah, it's fabulous. Well, thank you. Thank you, Julie. Yep, sunflowers. Oh, crochet tank. Okay. Well, not all sunflowers. I have lots of different things, but probably a few. But my taste is so out all over the place. I don't believe in just decorating in just one theme. I like to be kind of hodgepodge. You know, it's like I was watching something and some lady was wearing boho chic type clothes, and I told my oldest son, I said, you know what, that if I ever lost all my weight and I could actually pick my own wardrobe, I'm gonna dress in boho chic. Because I love that. I love that style. I love boho chic. I just really like that. I bet it did turn out beautiful. I've watched those, but what do you say? No, he says no to the dress. He's only two. That's great. That's funny. It's so much personality at 2 years old. It does sound pretty. Oh my. He actually yells it out loud. I love children with so much personality, though. At least he's got his own opinions, and he's not scared to share them with you. I got a great nephew I haven't met. He'll be 4 this month, I think. Or he might have already turned 4. I don't know. His name's Christian. But I haven't met him. I hope to sometime. And one of these days, I want one of them. I saw a lady that was, she was in the grocery store. I happened to be in a riding cart because I can't really walk through the grocery store. But I was in a riding cart, and she was in and it looked like maybe an exercise leotard thing, like she might have been at the gym or something. And she was shapely. She was, she wasn't skinny. She was on the chunky side, but she was wearing it well. In my opinion, she was wearing it well, but she was chunky. And she had this long duster, and her unitard thing was black, and the duster was like a white and a black, But it looked good on her. She looked so cute. And I said, ooh, I just love your duster. You know, and she said, thank you. And it just kind of put a little, you know, you could tell it just put a little spring in her step, you know. And I thought she looked so cute, you know. And I was like, you know, one of these days I'm going to get me one of them dusters. I'm only 5'4" though, so I don't need it to be very long. But yeah, I'm gonna make me one of them. I'm gonna make one of these days, a duster. I've thought about making it out of that Red Heart I think it's favorite stripe that I have so much of. So it's gonna be bright. So I'm gonna be boho, but I'm gonna be boho loudly, very loudly. So when we get over there, I'm gonna make me a wearable, but it's gonna be a very large, you know. Well, I thought she was cute, and I thought she should know that her duster was cute, and you know, yeah, I'll have to check that out. But I hadn't made anything like that, so I had to just brave it and do it. But that I think that the Red Heart's probably the way to go, because then I could put it in the washer with a lot of fabric softener and make it all nice and squish, like I did the little wrap that I did a while back. Because once I did the wrap and put it in fabric softener, it stretched and made it a bit longer, and it was really really squish and wonderful. And I was like, wow. So that made me, you know, now I have, I think, 6 jumbo skeins of that favorite stripe. So that's plenty. That should be plenty enough for a duster of my size. Okay, okay, Lulu. Take care of yourself, baby. I hope your legs feel better. Lots of water, honey. Well, goodness, still 23 people. It's hot. Cotton gets heavy. I know it. But after I washed that acrylic Red Heart stuff, and that wrap, it felt like it was a different garment. And that fabric softener, I used probably an excessive amount, but it felt like a different garment. It was so soft. So I'm not going to hesitate. The stripes, the Red Heart stripes are not nearly as rough feeling as the regular solid colors in Red Heart. They're softer, already softer than the solid colors in Red Heart. I don't know if anybody noticed, but they already come softer. So it's just different. But y'all, I'm a need to wrap this up. I got to eat, and my knees and everything. I'm afraid everything started to hurt now. I think I'm into my 3rd hour here, and everything has started to hurt. Yeah, it does look light. I don't know. Maybe if I can catch some of that Karen cotton cake on clearance later this year, and get enough of it, and oh, because it's so expensive right now. It's like what, $12 a cake right now. Yeah, that's what I did. That's what I did, Amy. I went and squeezed some in the store, and then I promptly put it back and walked away from it because it's too expensive. But inevitably, they will they will definitely put it on markdown. You too, Rebecca. I'm going to close this out. Amy, I love y'all. Everybody that's still with me, I love y'all. Thank you so much for attending this live. It's been so much fun. I'm afraid I'm just, yeah, very ridiculous on their prices with the yarn now. But I'm afraid the pain's got to be a little bit much for me now. So I'm going to go find some food and some ibuprofen and maybe a shot of tequila. I love you too, Tara Lynn. And all y'all, you're my family. I hope y'all know that. Y'all mean so much. And I've enjoyed this. I'm going to have to do more of these lives. Well, I'm glad I could keep you company while you crochet too. Just keep an eye out because I never know when I'm going to do this. Good night, Tina. All right. Good night, everybody. Love y'all. Take care of yourselves, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye now.